Gachaman is here. Hello, hello, Gachapons, and welcome to Gachaman plays I Love You, Colonel Sanders, the finger-licking good dating simulator. So, let me preface by saying that KFC has not sponsored me, but I hope after this stream they'll consider it. Hopefully, because I could use some sponsorships right now. I am a very budget VTuber right now, and if I don't get sponsorship soon, I might go out of business. So, KFC, if you're watching, your food is finger licking good. So good. Okay. So, I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger licking good dating sim. It's a dating sim about Colonel Sanders, about KFC. So let's just jump right into it. Start a new game. Welcome, chef. Before we get started, tell us your name. Gachaman. When was the last time you guys had KFC? I haven't had KFC in like 6 months or so. Doesn't the chicken taste and look so tasty? Looks oishi. Tune Tuesday's still a thing, right? One day, we can do a Tune Tuesday eating stream. We can all buy Tune Tuesday chicken and eat together on stream. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. Is this BTS? That's BTS, right? Probably. What is this? What's this chicken? Okay. The world is peaceful and serene. You can stay in the moment forever. But you can wake up now! The first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Smack that clock up and at 'em. Trying to become the best KFC chef in the world here. Laying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School. Academy for Learning. University of Cooking School, what? Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? Who will you cook? I mean, what will you cook? Sorry, not who will you cook. Oh my god. That'd be terrible. Who are we cooking? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. No, just daydream for a bit. Daydream about who we're cooking. Maybe we'll cook up some like Gachapons. It's finally here, your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare, so many students to meet. Let's make some friends here. Your mind is swimming with possibilities when you realize you're running late. You grab a biscuit and burst out the door in a hurry. A KFC biscuit. One of those butter biscuits. Delicious. Just what you need to wake up with those taste buds. Yikes, you're in such a hurry in fact that you forgot to put on any deodorant before running out the door. You sweat buckets as you rush to arrive on time. Uh-oh. I'm gonna be smelling like KFC today. Standing by the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Cool. In comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam? She's the one second. I think the music's a bit loud. UFC. She's the most adorably awkward person you ever met and you absolutely love her for it. This is the childhood friend. She's gonna lose because other female of the class will come out and she'll lose because that's how childhood friends always lose. Good morning, Gachaman. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Wait, I'm gonna be here forever? At University of Cooking? Forever? Actually, I'm... Because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot of nervous. What's the... It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? The best thing about cooking is to make sure you put lots of love in your food, right? That's what KFC does, I'm sure. Classic Miriam. Raised by MasterChef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together, and you rescued me from that quicksand box, huh. It's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. But with University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semester. Wait, what? This text is a bit confusing. Wait. But with University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catch it. There's only 3 days in school? What? In a whole semester? Oh, yikes. So, first day introduction, second day midterm, third day final. Okay. As Squeak Girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. The summer she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Oh, yikes. Feels bad, man. Indeed, this would be very stressful if I actually went to the school. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Oh, let's do gossip. Gachaman is becoming a gossip demon now. It's hard to see Miriam like this and frankly quite exhausting. Rather than dwell on her anxiety, you try to change the subject to something more interesting. All summer you've been hearing rumors about a dreamy, enigmatic, mystery student who is enrolled at the school. I swear if it's Colonel Sanders. Yeah, it's a little worrisome, but you'll be fine. Now what about this mystery student we read on the school message board? Any new deets? Deets. We're a hip kid now. Miriam, Oh, get this, I heard his name is Harlan, and he's no ordinary student. They say he has powers! He had them ever since he was born, from an egg! This guy's a reptile. An egg? Like a chicken? Don't be ridiculous. But that thing about having powers, it'll line up with some of the other rumors I've heard. Oh my god, this school is messed up. Like I heard he once fought a bear with just a smile. You both sighed thinking about a student so handsome that the laws of physics don't dare apply to him. Dreamy. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and your custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. She's kind of cute, isn't she? Look at this fang here. It's like a vampire fang style going on. And this heart shape, you know, shows a bit of nice cleavage. Very, very nice, very cute. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. Chicken shins. She's showing chicken thighs. Chicken thigh highs? Oh my god. It's crazy. You leave Gachaman's shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone else. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man, interesting name, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight. Ooh. You can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie? Then rocking glutes. This guy's rocking glutes. Van Van. Van Van. You ring. Ring. You ring. He's a JoJo. You've never been sure what the arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. Van 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 Van. Van Van Man Man Van Gam Gam Van Tran Tran. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You think they just hand us our diplomas now? Or maybe hire us as professors. Oh, you amateurs can learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Psh, see you later, losers. Well, that's Miriam's kind of rude. She's kind of feisty. I mean, I know these two are bad people, but that's really feisty to call them losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Pop. Oh, his name is Pop. Oopsies. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. It kind of reminds me of the Gachapons. This is what I imagine you Gachapons to look like. A little bit filthy, but also childlike, bowl cut, has a juice box. I love you! It's just like you Gachapons. I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop Pop. Pop Pop Van Van. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down, so he doesn't even know his own name! Hi Pop, I'm Gachaman, so are you going to make me hold this door all day? That goes. Nope! And with that, the young man walks in the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kinda cute? I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. I assume this is like the CEO of KFC, but I could be wrong. The scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of the class. Adorable. Oh my god, my professor's a dog. That school is fucked up. Sprinkles. What's his name? Now, quiet down everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof, Professor Dog. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I don't know about that. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fills the air inside the classroom. Pop. Oh, blah, blah. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then he walks in. Oh, here he is. Oh my god! It's the Colonel! You're immediately swept up in the aurora of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome, so beautiful, so perfect? Time stands still. It's him. If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sander interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Harland, please, call me Colonel. Oh, Colonel Sanders. Wait, is Harland Colonel Sanders' first name? Harland Sanders? Is that his full name? Oh my god. Colonel Sanders is so beautiful. Look at him. I aspire to be like him. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisles of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. Ashley. Oh, sorry, I keep on reading the names, even though I should not be. And this over here must be why he sweats a lot. Oh, maybe we should open that window back up before Frosted Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold up, these guys are so rude. You two both know my name? We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is it with you with your really weird insults? You turn to Colonel Sanders, standing right in front of you. Oh, is he gonna defend me? Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you, smiling gently, his hands outstretched. Boy, howdy. This classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky fryer. Oh my god. Oh my god. Please, use my handkerchief. You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you. Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you. About how sweaty you look? You're completely mortified. Oh no. This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? How will you respond? As a gentleman, I must match up to his standards, and I'll take his handkerchief. You stretch out your hand and Colonel Sanders places a fine silk handkerchief in it. It's so beautiful. You hesitate to press it to your face, but when you do, the feeling is transcendent. It has this natural scent in it. It smells of the most delicious chicken you ever smelled. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set up some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there might even be really adorable tiny food. And when it's all said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and complete a broom or brahmin. Let's go with broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Student. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really missed. This guy's a loser. Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue. You're on the fast track. Get out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my third year in the school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. This guy's like me, IRL. Walking through class late and then the professor yells at me. Although, I've actually never been yelled at my professors yet, but yeah. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clink made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. Turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. No, I have blue hair and I wear this sweater with this anime girl on all the time in real life too, trust me. This is how I look in real life too. And also in real life I can't move my hands either, just like how I can't here. This word. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Flink, you rascal! Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose in the air and takes a deep sniff. Ah, you smell like a getcha. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. It's because I'm eating too much KFC, isn't it, Prof? You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before. but Sprinkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? So clearly this game is a KFC game. So clearly he wants the chicken snack for KFC. You reach beneath your apron and return a chicken snack in your hands. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite! Well, well, well. I think there might be some competition for a new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hands slick with a coating of worm doggy drool. That's kind of gross. That's kind of really gross. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they want to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them all the time. These guys don't want to be extras, they just gotta work harder, you know? Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only two options remain. Hey Gachaman, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed a seat next to me. If you're interested. Oh, we gotta sit next to Sanders. There's no way we don't sit next to the Colonel Sanders. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. I can't go and sit with Miriam, okay? She's the childhood friend, she's gonna lose anyway. Sanders is really like that, like beautiful, Bishonen like main character that the MC always has to like get with, okay? She's just too beautiful. You can't blame me. I'm sorry, Miriam. Simping for Sanders is not a bad thing to do. Thanks for offering me the seat, Mr. Sanders. Oh, I've only had two rules. Do all you can, and do it to the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. Life advice from Sanders. That's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast! It's time for a pop quiz! Yay, a quiz about me! This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell if you're ready for life at culinary school. Hey, don't be rude to Pop, don't tell him to shut up, he's trying his best. He's doing his best here, it might not be much, but it's honest work. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? This has nothing to do with with these trains. What? So in this time of extreme pandemics, times of corona, you know, it's really important to wash your hands. So always wash your hands, kids. That's right. Forced is to treat as chicken is to forced is to treat as chicken is to forced is to treat as chicken is to, it has to be feathered, right? But that doesn't really make sense. Shouldn't it be like, huh? Well, feather's the only one that works here, I think. That's right! Jesus Christ, I'm so smart. I should become a professor here. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A spork, a meat tenderizer, a comically oversized fork. Has anyone ever used the spork before though? I've never like even actually touched the real life spork, so I mean it has to be spork though. That's right! I'm too smart. What food is best for a broken heart? Camel meat? Pretty sure you can get like MERS from eating camels. which is basically SARS and Corona, except Middle East only. It is best for you know, anything is good. Something. Anything is good as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt, even though I've got a lot of salt here, so. That's right! The Sprinkle's a good boy. He's the best boy. Of course he is. That's right! Perfect score, 5 out of 5. I'm a genius. Oh, wow, be honest, did you cheat? You look up to see Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess. Oh my god, he's confessing to me already. I think you have a beautiful brain. Oh, my Doki Doki Cook girl. Oh. Hot diggity, Gachaman. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. Oh. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Wow, already? Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. A Stewart cafeteria established 2015. Do you smell that? That must be a lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just want to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Damn, he's just stole the student's thunder. The student doesn't even have a name. So sad. Hey, I was... It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. Yay. But I... Shh. Lunch, lunch, lunch. She said shh. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. Oh my god, is it a new KFC bucket? Is there like 14 spices now instead of the original 7 herbs and spices? That must be the smell I smelled! Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious dude has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmers in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. Oh, it looks delicious. You can see it steaming. The aroma envelops you and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled the bucket with chicken. What a novel concept! Who could have thought of that? Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. Oh, guys, I'm so hungry now. For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculations, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve my perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I have to say about that. What? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Psh! Pshaw! Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of these ingredients is poison. Got him! He looks nervously to see if everyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like, just like writing, like totally writing my diary. Totes. Yeah, it's not like I like you or anything, Becca. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders this bitch. She realizes that she's destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Oh please. Well then, the man, if you don't want any, I'll take this! Well dude, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. Such a gentleman. I wish everyone I knew in real life was just as gentlemanly as Colonel Sanders. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment, and try to identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. But swim towards the light. If I swim towards the light, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die, so I'll savor the moment and everything that it tells me about the precious heart of Mr. Colonel Sanders. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy! Along with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man, for a flavor, are they the same? Do I love Colonel Sanders or do I love his chicken? What is it? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Good, Colonel, I was wondering if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? Ha ha ha! How bold of you to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just that you and me here talking, I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. 2 more whole days is not a lot. I think Colonel Sanders is a little bit too secretive here. He's clearly not going to give up so easily. But it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly loved. Then he leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. It's love, isn't it? It's love! Wow! You never guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you get some if you searched. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside standing the quad. Hey, quad just like some place that may or not be a university, that may or not be associated with the place I live in, which I may or may not be associated with by going to and attending, possibly. Oh, it's you again! Howdy! Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I'm thinking about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. It sounds like you've got big plans. I dare say the biggest. I'll leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. I think he truly has left his mark on this world, making millions of Americans, Canadians, and everyone worldwide actually get triple heart bypass surgeries on the daily, making more than like millions of people a day probably morbidly obese. But yes, that's a mark, I believe. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Neg him to show your own strength. Neg? What's neg? Is that like, am I supposed to beef him up or something? Wow him with a big idea to add additional ingredient to really spice things up. Neg is to backhand compliment. So I'm like giving him a backhand compliment, slapping him in the face with like a really shitty compliment. It's kind of rude. You know, I'm a modest guy. I'll be modest and thoughtful. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now I've gotten his attention. See, it helps to be nice. Let this be the life lessons to you Gachapons too. Being nice is what will win you friends. Or Colonel Sanders in this case. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery. It was just perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Gachaman. I'm sure you'll be a big success. Yes, he is a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. This reminds me of a foods class way back in like junior high. I remember during foods class, I was in a group with like 2 other people and they really didn't like doing the dishes, so all the time I had to do the dishes always, and I felt like a housewife. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. No. We have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not gonna blow anything except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're gonna earn with your signature adorable tiny food creation. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Please let me get Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders, Colonel Sanders, Colonel Sanders. Yes. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control herself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Oh, she's crying. Sorry, Miriam. Hey, Colonel. Would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2, that is? Me and you, if that wasn't clear? Want to be my partner? Sure, Gachaman. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. I'm sorry, but this is the fate of a childhood friend. 2 different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Beep bop boop bizz. It's gonna end up with Pop, I'm sorry. You know, Pop isn't so bad though. It's not that bad. Oh my. 2 potential partners? Huh? I'm so sorry, Jella, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. She's indecisive, really? Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want Miriam's partner to be? Let's put her with Pop, okay? Pop is not so bad. Let's leave her with Pop. Right. Because leaving her with a robot is more like, that's something, sir. You say not Pop, but the robot is literally a robot. Does he even have hands? I don't think he has hands. He can't do anything. Pop looks like he's an established chef, right? And he'll help Miriam become a better chef. I'm thinking the best option for her here. I'm picking Pop. Sorry, Clink, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Pop today. I'm sorry, Clink. Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam. I'm a chef! He holds up a banana and without peeling it, proudly eats the entire thing. Maybe I messed up actually. Maybe I messed up after all. It's disconcerting, but Miriam is too kind to act grossed out. I'm grossed out. I love your enthusiasm, Pop. She looks at you like, really? This kid? But it's too late to change her choice now. Oops. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Sprinkles. Alright, you 2. For today's lesson, we're gonna keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Steak tartare. Seems easy enough. It's fancy, you only need to cook it. Grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravies. Huh. I get the feeling that mashed potatoes and gravies is something that Colonel Sanders would like. But octopus is something I would like. I'm gonna go with the octopus and hopefully try to blow his mind. I was thinking about trying something exotic, maybe a dish that incorporates octopus in some way. I knew it, I failed. I'm more of a down-home type of chef myself. What about something like that? Go with me here. Walks on land. I made him angry. I'm sorry, Colonel Sanders. Actually, there are certain species of octopus that do leave the water. For instance, have you heard of the Abdopus aculeatus? It leaves the water to hunt for crab. An octopus that walks upright and hunts crab? Now I've heard everything. The world is truly a marvelous place, isn't it? Octopus? Crab? It sounds like you're describing one of my signature dishes. Are you trying to steal my thunder? Oh jeez, the music picked up. Boys, what's not a hostility? Has competition been moved up to today? How dare you try to muscle in my own culinary territory? Nobody better touch a cephalopod without go through me first. I think there's a misunderstanding. Nobody's muscling in on any mollusk. We're simply discussing today's assignments. You could cut the tension in here with a chef's knife, but it makes sense because chef knives are pretty sharp. Look, we were just talking. I'll happily step back from any and all seafood. You know what? I'm going to make mashed potatoes and gravy. I know my grandmother's recipe by heart. Keep the tentacles, you filthy animal. You begin to peel and boil potatoes and try to extricate yourself from this thorny situation, but your new rivals aren't having it. I doubt that you even have the capabilities to work with such ingredients so delicate. You should probably stick to microwavable dishes. Yeah, maybe I should stick with hungry men. Like my friend Van Van, though he may be the madman, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sam's ability to concoct creations worth admiration. Jesus, God, is she like some sort of rap god? After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself into your station. How rude. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick, it just makes sense? Nothing about this makes any sense! The one thing is clear, she's coming for the Colonel. If you don't watch out. This is the climax here, this is the battle! I have to stop her! And if Gachaman and Bandan are both so inclined to a speed, perhaps they should go together? Ashley, are you suggesting I share the secrets of my special saltwater sauce with this novice? I'm disappointed in all of you. Ashley is really going after it hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks in your time of need. I trust in the Colonel. In the Colonel we trust. Sorry, Miriam, but the Colonel is my boy now. I'm here to learn and express myself via my cuisine, not picked with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders and Colonel Sanders chose me, isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements, formed from contracts to handshakes. I took on Gachaman as my partner for this activity and I stand by it. Thank you, Colonel. You're a man of ethics and morals. Based on your team's behavior, I say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Gachaman's natural talent or their loyalty. Oh, sick burn! Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of your moment your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you already crushed the bowl of potatoes in a perfect creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for its flavor. It's as if your natural passion guides you through the steps you know so well while your attention was someone else. I know just what to do. Colonel Sander extends his godly. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which he pours a smooth, brown, delicious smothering gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of the mashed potatoes. The result looks spectacular. Granny would be proud. It's like the holy grail of mashed potatoes. It's beautiful, man. Too beautiful. Colonel Sanders holds the spork out to you. You reach out and you grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all this madness and all this pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. I've loved you, Colonel, and I'll set you free one day from the confines of your capitalist ideals. One day! Together, you dig the utensils into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Oh shit. It's a fruit fight! Van, do something! Do something! My throat is killing me. Scooping up a fingerful, Van the man tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy. I realize that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there. Gachaman. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. Maybe throw one more spoonful, you better both be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. You know, I wouldn't mind eating it off Ashley's face. That's some place I wouldn't mind eating off of. Can I have potatoes face? Van the man rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few moments, I prepared a full meal. Gazes upon my specialty, the braised tentacle of octopus in silky saltwater sauce, plated on a foul-knocked blade forged by my own supreme chef ancestors. This is too extreme for me! This ginger cilantro? That actually looks pretty good just for the plate though. It does not look very safe. Student. You've ignored me for too long. This ends, that ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van the man again, Pan, and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. Oh, no, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus rushed and may have turned in the process. The result could be toxic. Oh no, student is poisoned. Too late, it has been eaten. Van, I think I left something about it. I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. Mr. Stark, I don't want to go. Mr. Sparkles, Mr. Sparkles, I don't want to go. It killed him. Oh my god, he turned into a ghost. Everyone, step back, don't take another bite. This is getting too intense. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it's gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped into Pop's mouth. Pop, no! Pop winces in pain just for a moment, then is ultimately back into his oblivious self. Oopsies. Tastes like poison. Pop, yammer! The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moment. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snap everyone back to reality. It would appear Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things despite obvious danger has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. Pompous, he's safe? I'm not sure the professor's here make enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Does no one care about me? Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student, all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know, they're really not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. This is the confession scene. The night walk on the beach where the heroine confesses to the MC, but the MC's a little bit too oblivious and doesn't notice. Tasting now. It reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him your developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Gachaman. There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there! There's something I need to tell you first. God damn it, Van the Man Pan. How dare you interrupt the confession scene? Oh jeez. You see, when I was a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef in the world has ever seen. And every day since, I have been working toward that dream. Day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights. Like so many weights. So many, bro. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you. Shut up! I'm the one trying to say spiritual stuff and be the star of the show. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? His name was Student. Somewhere in the distance you hear a long sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. Spork Monster. The Spork Monster is here to fight the hero. It's kind of scary. What the fuck? I think I left the fridge open. Lady nerds! How dare you threaten me as I was laying down my guard and connecting with another chef on emotional level. What happened is we tried to confess to Colonel Sanders. The Van came in, he just interrupted our confession scene, and then Spork Monster happened. I don't know, I think I blinked too. Be afraid, be very afraid of me because I'm a monster, see? I knew sporks were evil all along. Should be using chopsticks. Is he rhyming on purpose or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence! Oh my god, Fire Emblem. What will you do? Oh my god, Final Fantasy! You know, always be on the offensive. Love, you gotta be on the offensive. Attack first. Decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Yes, we'll cook this Spork Monster with love. Cook with love does one damage, oh no. Yeah, bye. It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. Ugh! I take 1 damage. Continue with the offense. Decide to go on the attack. It worked last time, right? More love. Sanders, help me out here. Spork Monster won't forget this. Spork Monster is really feeling threatened by your attack. Spork Monster focuses on mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. Pokemon battles getting too intense. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? You know, I need defend us. Decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. You hold your head between your hands and mother. This is not gonna happen. This is not gonna happen. Spark Monster is no quitter, buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again. Spark Monster uses utility tensile. And you take 2 damage from the attack. You take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Sanders, help me out, please, on the guy. You decide to go on the attack, cook with love again. Burn! Spark Monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who's gonna have to clean that off. Feeling vulnerable, Spark Monster prepares for his ultimate attack. Rounded edge. Vile villain. The reign of terror stops here. Sanders, save me. Be my white knight. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot Pie Power Pinch! Pot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage for it. Support Monster is defeated. Sanders, you saved me. The ancient Spark Monster spews steam into the night. Forget mercy. Finish him! No student will ever walk the quad in fear again. I am the hero of justice. This monster messed with the wrong chef. Attack. Ready your final attack. You'll never survive my student death loan destruction. Too real. Student death loan destruction does 10 damage. The Spark Monster is completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks on in awe. You continue to surprise me, Gachaman. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection is much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko? Who the hell's Borko? Borko, that name sounds strangely familiar. The blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy left to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get you home. In your entire state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. Damn right, what a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. And dreams are weird. Dreams are weird. Oh my god, the ghost. You wake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild vision you had. Were they memories or promotions? And then there was that secret ingredient Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, eh? It was probably just because Fiora trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. Go with that. Okay. This is day 2. I think this is a good place to end for today. How do I say? No. Save. Oh, it automatically saves. Okay. Okay. Oh, so we're like halfway through now. We're on the 5th bite, and there's 10 bites. This is a good place to stop for today. We've been streaming for an hour. We fought very hard against Man, the Dan. And I think we beat him because the octopus literally killed people. We fought the Spark Monster. We befriended Colonel Sanders. We got very close to him, very intimate. He even went into our room at night. How intimate is that? I think we did very well today, guys. Thank you, Victor, too. Thank you very much. You know, we'll continue streaming this the next time, and we'll finish and find the climax, the conclusion of what happens between Gachaman and Colonel Sanders. Thank you all for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you want. If you want, of course. You know, it's not necessary to. It's your choice. You know, subscribe to my Twitter if you want to. Follow me on Twitter. You know, it doesn't matter. No, it's not like I care or anything back up. But yeah, good stream. I'll see you all later. Getcha later.